Hello, friends and listeners. This is Kris DCosta, and you are on my first audio show. In this particular edition, I'm going to talk about startups, and the goal is to bust the myth that startups have to be all tech. You are listening to Scott Holmes, the artist, with his track Kiss the Sky, and the album is from Happy Music, the genre pop indie rock. This track is coming from the Free Music Archive, so feel free to go online and check out some really cool tracks that they have. In the meantime, enjoy Scott Holmes, and I'll be back soon. Alright, so that was Kiss the Sky, the name of the track from the artist Scott Holmes. Alright, getting back to what I really wanted to talk to you about, and that is about startups. So there's this madness about startups these days. It looks like youngsters think incubating a startup means success, and in most cases the trend of thinking is that startups need to be tech. And people are blinded with corporate names of Microsoft, Facebook, Amazon, PayPal, LinkedIn, etc. And then there are iconic names like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and the list goes on. You need to wake up, people. There is no harm if you want to run a business, but more than pre-programming your mind to initiate a tech startup, one should think about the pain areas in society and the community that needs attention. When thinking about this, we must not be inclined to think that it has to be a tech solution. I mean, solutions can be non-tech, meaning pure brick and mortar, or a combination of tech with human interventions, where human intervention and the human aspect plays the key role and tech plays a supportive role. Please note that there are millions of business firms worldwide that start every month, and a reasonable percentage of that is tech. The fact is that after 10 years, only a handful few can stand the test of time. Stories of people you read who are really successful and are global corporate giants are just a handful few that stood the test of time as a startup. From one source from 2015, which referred to the global entrepreneurship business for international business, I could find the following. Worldwide, there are about 300 million persons trying to start about 150 million businesses. About 1/3 will be launched, so you can assume 15 million new firm births per year, or about 137,000 per day. As firm birth and death rates are about equal, the same number of active firms, say 120,000, probably terminate trading each day worldwide. So please be careful before you start dreaming. Be realistic. To achieve your goals and fulfill your esteem needs, you do not have to strive to be an entrepreneur only. Start first by being a responsible family member and a responsible social person. And think how you can contribute to pain areas in a society or world at large. Start at home, in your school, and in your community first. Look for small improvements that you can make and see how you can make solutions sustainable. Do not try to be a leader and do everything yourself. Try to inspire others and encourage others to lead while you can be that matchstick that lights the fire. You can assist a charitable institution, you can support a non-governmental organization, or you can donate services or funds for different causes, or to support a profit-making venture by supporting it with intelligence or funding without having to start your own business. Think about what I am saying here. These are ways to fulfill your esteem needs, but also to help solve pain areas in society. I encourage parents and teachers to think well in this direction and help form young minds correctly. For those who want to start a business, think about the timing of the business and what pain area it will solve in that time and market. Now, I call this the relative market, as this market can change, grow, and shift. In the modern world of startups and organized chaos, try to be a differentiator when deciding to choose what business to start. If you really want to and are ready, please do consider how you would make it sustainable and make it a contributor to the greening process and a circular economy. There are enough areas to work on in this time and age which need concrete brick and mortar solutions today. And here is to name a few. 1. Low-cost housing. 2. Agro production and distribution. 3. Rebuilding cities and infrastructure. 4. Hydroponic domestic farming. 5. Rainwater harvesting. 6. Alternative power production. 7. Rehabilitating barren and desert land masses. 8. Intercontinental sea and air disaster management services and solutions. 9. Solving water problems in countries where water supply is short or forecasted to be short. 10. Bringing education at primary and secondary level to poorer sections of society. To conclude, do not choose a path that will make you an intellectual moron or a data crunching imbecile in your quest to start business. Be social and be emotional. Do not turn yourself into a robot as you think. Do not get programmed. Hold on to your power to reprogram your mind in such a way that it has open doors and windows. Technology is just a tool, a compensatory tool, whether be it information technology or any other form of technology. The day technology is seen as a replacement of human thinking and human emotion, the world is doomed for damnation. And at the end of it all, remember that if you really want to start up a business, you don't necessarily have to start a tech business. Look for the pain areas and think what solutions are needed really to solve those pain areas in society and in your community to fill certain gaps. And don't be inclined to think, I repeat again, don't be inclined and programmed to think that they only have to be tech. All right, once again, thank you for tuning in to this particular audio and listening to me. And thank you very much, everyone, to all the listeners. This was my first audio show, so I hope to come back on another edition with some other topic. Well, in our audio shows, we're going to do different kinds of things. It's not only going to be about learning topics or opinions, but also I might bring in other speakers, but we might also have poetry reading or reading from a literary piece, or it could be even interviewing another personality or someone I bumped into and is very interesting. So stay tuned and have fun, and wishing you all great days ahead.